What's up, guys? Today we're going to take a deep dive into the official story trailer for Borderlands 4. If you guys checked out our last video, we took a look at the trailer for the very first time together. We reacted to that. Now we're going to take a deep dive and look at all the different pieces in this trailer and see what we can find and see what hidden secrets lie below. So with that being said, let's dive right into this. I said it before in the other video, this skybox is absolutely insane. This is crazy. Look at this. And just the fact that like this game is going to be open world, it just leads me to believe that this game is going to be massive. A shot there of the 4 Vault Hunters. I cannot wait to play as Rafa. I think Rafa is going to be my day one. What about you guys? I know I asked you guys in the last video, but I'm curious. Well, who are you guys going to play as first?
You're a Vault Hunter.
And then these Timekeepers. Like, look at these cutscenes. These cutscenes, this voice. This is very eerie. Like, the writing has gotten darker, which is good. I thought Borderlands 3 had a very lighter tone to it, and I don't think that necessarily played into the tone we're used to with Borderlands.
You may have had free will out there in the myriad galaxies.
Some kind of torture chamber.
But here, on Kairos, you serve the use I have for you.
So this whole thing here, you know, it looks like, I don't know if we end up on Kairos, and then it kind of looks like we get kidnapped. And then he's like, you know, you have done everything you wanted out on Pandora and done what you want, but now you're on my planet. And it's just...
You serve the use I have for you.
And then this looks like some sort of control device that they're implementing or like installing inside of us as the Vault Hunter. It's curious to me because the whole tagline for the game is break free, right? So maybe that's it. And then that looks like them kind of installing it there.
Our minds fly free beyond his.
I want to know who this lady is. She looks creepy. I really want to make this my wallpaper. This is pretty dope.
Control. Now.
Yeah, look at her arms. Look at that. I mean, everybody on the planet kind of has some sort of cybernetics, and I think that's what they installed on us there.
It's your turn.
I will return to the...
Wait, did she have one of those in her hand? Did you guys see that? It's something. Look at it. Some kind of like exo device. It looks like it kind of goes in the back of your neck and goes down the spine.
Your turn.
Unless I'm mistaken.
To the Timekeeper's side.
And I've seen this guy in a couple trailers now. Looks like one of the first bosses we've seen. Kind of looks dope. Judging by the fan fest out in LA, the boss they got to fight, this kind of looks like a boss fight.
Heard you were rounding up some Vault Hunters. Reporting for duty, boss.
And just the cutscenes. I went back and watched some of the cutscenes in Borderlands 3 compared to the cutscenes we've seen here. They look like they've ramped it up quite a bit. It doesn't look as... It's a tone shift. If you can see it, it definitely looks like a tone shift. In these environments, we'll get to Claptrap in a second, but look at this first one. Oop. Pan back to it. There we go. Look at that. That looks like some sort of... I don't know if Eridium is making a return, but it looks like Eridium and just craziness. Look at that. And then something completely different. Like, look at this. This is some sort of cavern down deep in a cliff. And then a snowy area. There is weather that I found out yesterday. There's going to be different weather elements on Kairos. Snow, rain. Claptrap. I'm curious how Claptrap makes it in. So this is welcome recruits. I wonder if this is like the home base. This is like your sanctuary of sorts. I wonder if this is where we end up. I'm curious if we'll get some sort of DLC linking Borderlands 3 to Borderlands 4, kind of like we did with Borderlands 2. We got one final DLC. I wonder if they'll do that for 3 and we'll get something towards September. That would be kind of cool.
Oh, Vault Hunters! This will hurt!
You have Psycho still. Kind of drills. You guys see that? What does that say on it? It's something on there. This is awesome right here. I love this. What the hell is that? You guys see that? Some kind of weird looking flamethrower dude. He's got like a human / psycho arm and legs, and he's got, oh my word. This whole new planet definitely does give them the ability to make any kind of enemy they want, and I've seen a huge variety of enemies in the things that I've seen so far. I think the vehicles are going to be dope. Let's go back to the vehicles and we'll come back to Moxxi there, but there's that. And then like the vehicle traversal, being able to pull out your vehicle at any time is awesome. I think that leads me to believe that the world is very large, being able to go from point A to point B. Still not super sold, and I know we haven't seen it in this trailer, but still not super sold on the dashing and the gliding abilities. But I did see yesterday that those abilities will be expanded upon after each vault. You'll be able to get something to upgrade your glide and your, hopefully even your grappling hook at some point through each vault that you do. The grappling hook looks sick. After yesterday, I'm convinced the grappling hook is a good thing in the Borderlands franchise. The gliding and dashing, I know that at least you can turn the dashing off in the settings that I've seen, but I am looking forward to the grappling hook. Just seeing the traversal and how it's used in the boss fights, as well as how it's used to grab things and exploding barrels. You know, exploding barrels were our nemesis in Wonderlands, but now you see them be something that could be very beneficial to fights. Just this jump here. Look at that. Let's look at the characters here. Who do we got? Got a new character there. Don't know who that is. Got Moxxi pulling a weapon out on that. And then you have this person here. This hooded figure. This person looks very scary. I want to know who that is. And then look at that. Well, you kind of get an outline of a face, but not much. It's some sort of Timekeeper. I wonder how many of these Timekeepers actually are. I wonder if there's like a whole slew of them that you have to go and take down before you can get access to the final boss. And you kind of see somebody over here on this side, somebody as well.
A toast to...
Don't know who this is. This is a new character as well. And then this thing looks insane. I don't know what this is, but this looks like something like a massive boss fight, kind of like we had in Borderlands 3, but and this random bearded fellow here. Lots of new characters, which is exciting. And then you get a taste of the boss fights. This is the boss we saw in the Fan Fest the other day. It was absolutely insane watching this boss fight and how you have to traverse using the grappling hook and take down this boss. This is really cool. We'll talk about it in a separate video, but absolutely insane. There's more of it. They've showed this one off. And they say that this is just the appetizer.
To do is destroy. We lead a strike team to the fortress, and then we make him pay.
And that was the guy that Moxxi was pulling her gun out on. I want to know what the fortress is. Is this thing right here the fortress, or is something else the fortress? And then the vehicles. Look at this vehicle. This vehicle looks absolutely insane.
We make him pay.
Got another boss there. Just the enemy variety and the bosses are going to be insane. You know it's going to be insane. And this one. Cool looking Jacob's weapon here. I bet you get different parts because of the different manufacturers and the ability to do that. You can see that this is Vex because of the siren arm there. And then there's the tagline, break free. So do we get kidnapped and get trapped on Kairos and we have to break free? Hard to tell, but September 12th can't come soon enough. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this deep dive of the official story trailer. I'm excited. If there's anything that I missed that you guys noticed, let me know down in the comment section down below. And if you guys like this video, be sure to give it a big old thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll talk to you guys in the next one.